lane switch, and you switched up lame shit. Now to me, you lame bitch. Damn, them tables turn quick. I'm about to start to get rich.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy NK Rudy, and I'm coming back to the video of a wish list of what things I want in 2K, what I want to see done, and like things that should get improved on, especially for next gen coming out. PS5 and Xbox One are months away for the end of the year. Probably come out sometime between like October and December. They're gonna come out, and so I think on what we need for this next 2K to be great, because 20, bro, I just find it unplayable. The gameplay is just mediocre at best, and I just don't enjoy playing it. That's why you guys see me playing 19 more often now. So I want to share with you guys a few things that we need. I'm gonna split it up into 3 categories: customization being 1, gameplay being 2, and technical being 3. And like technical is just gonna like not really gameplay wise, like things that need to be improved on in the game, like when you're actually playing the game, or like issues you might run into. Gameplay, it's gameplay, like it stands for stuff. And then the customization, like stuff that like things in the game that you would see, like sneakers or like shirts and stuff like that, like from the store. I think stuff like that can be improved on. Boom. So the main thing that I really want for customization is like for our courts. A lot of people play Pro-Am in my team, and like they put like big logos on the floor, but why not allow us to put like for the background image of the court like a picture, so we could like it could take up the whole floor space. Like I've seen NBA Live that they had like this bait court. Like what if we were allowed to put like something like that, just like one big image on the floor, and you could like you'll still be able to change the colors of the lines and stuff like that, but you could have one image on the floor, and like make sure it's like the right dimensions. You have to like upload a photo that's certain dimensions, but like it'll be cool if you get make our own court, like even for my team, even for my team, the 3-on-3, it's a galaxy themed court, and I think like the lines are like white or whatever, something like that. But like we should be able to make a court like that. Like it would be cool if you allow like people for Pro-Am my team to make courts just like that. Even if like you gave us like preset options, that'd be kind of cool. But like I feel like we should be able to allow us to make our own for like courts like that for Pro-Am in my team. And even for like there's 3-on-3 my team, not my 3-on-3 Pro-Am. I think you should be able to allow to like edit your courts like that. I think you can edit your jerseys. I don't play 20, NBA 2K20, so I really wouldn't know, but I think they should add that into the next version of the game for 2K21, especially for PS5 and Xbox Series X coming out. That's what it's called. Weird name. And also added on to like the floor on the court. Like maybe we should be able to allow to change images on, like if maybe you want to add an image into the side, like the paint area, or the even the jump ball circle area, or even the apron around the court. I've seen in the NBA 2K League, like they have like different options to change like the like I don't know, the apron area, and so they have like different colors. They have like more than one color. Like we should be able to have that too. We should be able to do that option, have that option of like if you want to change the perimeter too, also like the apron of the court. That would be pretty cool if you could do that too. And to update to that again with like the courts and stuff, with like the paint, like changing the pictures, I think we should be able to change like even like the outer what is it, the outside free throw space. I don't know what the area is called. The outside keys, I think that's what it's called. So I think just have an option to be able to put like pictures like anywhere we want to, like, and like, if you put a picture inside and made it larger, it shouldn't get bigger than the area, then it's like restricted too. And so I think that should be an option, like only an option if you have lines around it too. So I think 2K can tweak it around, like make it happen. So I feel like they're able to do that. And I feel like we should be able to change the color tints on the floor. If you guys seen the Brooklyn Nets court, they have like a gray tinted wood. Like I think we should be able to put tints on the wood if you don't want to change that whole color, or change, maybe if you want, like maybe you can change the opacity of it or something like that, so it's a color change. Just like we should have the option to like change around more stuff on like the floor, and that'd be cool. And like if I had like a purple tinted floor, just for example, I'm not saying I want one, but I'm saying like if I had that option, that would be cool. because like it doesn't look the same if you just like change the whole court color to the like to black or gray or purple, something like that. Like we should be able to change either the put a tint on it or just change the opacity of the color on it. So and if anyone doesn't know what opacity means, you're just making it mean like make it I'm not gonna say I can relate it to transparency, like just make the color more see-through ish. So yeah. And I think they should also bring more wood designs into the floor. Like right now we have like the Hornets hexagon things, like almost like a beehive. You have the zigzag ones, and like regular and parquet, like the Magic and the Celtics. If they bring something like the Grizzlies, they have horizontal wood. Like maybe if you bring something like that in, like if you've seen the Grizzlies court, it goes horizontally instead of vertically, or would it go vertically instead of horizontally? It depends on which way you're looking at the floor. If you're looking at the floor like this way, not this way it would be horizontal. If it's this way, it'd be vertical. But yeah, it'll be nice if we have like the floor design going the other way. Just like they could like definitely add more floors for us, so that'd be really cool if they could do that. 2K also needs to update the fonts on the court. I think they have like no more than 30. Just adding some extra fonts for like the baseline and the sideline. That'd be pretty cool also. And I feel that 2K on the jerseys, and uniforms like jerseys, shorts, uniforms, you know what I'm saying? They need to bring back, not bring back, but add more. They need to add more fonts to the jersey, like different style fonts. I know you can put across your chest, like it's not that big of an option, and most of them look the same. Even with the number fonts, add more number fonts. Like there's a whole variety. You guys have a lot of them are very similar too, but you guys have a lot of fonts, and I think you should have more. I think there's like 75 maybe, something like that, fonts of like jersey numbers. Like it'd be cool, like the Cavs current font, like theirs is like very modern, futuristic ish. That's not an option to choose from in 2K that I know of. And so I feel cool. It'd be cool if we could add that font to the game, something like that. Just more fonts. Like you guys have a lot of NBA teams. I see you guys have like the old Raptors, old Timberwolves. Let's get some like more current design fonts that we could use. That'd be very cool. And also on the uniforms, even just like update some designs. You know, add more like side stripes on the jerseys and on the shorts. Maybe more belt stripes or something like that. Even like the side stripes. I mean, you guys used to have a bottom one that went right around the bottom of the short. It's not in 2K20 anymore. Or wasn't in 19 either. I remember being in 18, but they took it out of those two. Just like a single stripe, like you got 3 different colors on the stripe. Like bring stuff like that back, yo. Like just add more. You know, that'd be very cool. And not even just like the other stripes. We got neck stripes too and shoulder ones too. That'd be cool if you could add more like a zigzag one or something like that one. That'd be cool to add into like the neck and shoulder stripes. And like I remember the Timberwolves, the old Timberwolves jersey had I think they had was it like little trees or something like that, like little pine trees or something like that. Add that'd be cool if you can get more stuff like that into the game. Like PS5 and Xbox Series X are going to be very big, so and they have the more capacity to do that stuff. And so I think that we should be able to have that on 2K21 coming into next year. And also some more customization options are for the shoes. I feel that that we should mismatch shoes. Like if you create some shoes, if we're able to create shoes, that'd be cool. Like we can create shoes now, but if you want to have a different pair, like a different shoe from the left one, like if I had a left shoe that was yellow and a right shoe that was pink, that'd be cool if you could do something like that. I think they should give us that option when creating shoes. Also, another thing on creating shoes I would like to see is if we could upload images to the shoe model or something like that, because like there's a limited amount of like designs or patterns you could do. If we could upload our own pattern to that, like our own image, I think that'd be very cool. And you see a lot of people doing a lot of creative things with shoes coming into like park or neighborhood or if you're bringing back the neighborhood next year or pro-am or something like that. That'd be very cool. Yeah, they should do that. Also, another thing to add on to shoes, they have to update the way the shoe models look. Like they don't look as nice as I think NBA Live did a better job at making the shoes look good. So I think 2K needs to update it how it actually looks in the game. The shoes, like, sometimes they don't look as real as in real life. They should update that, and especially like if I put on like say a gold metallic shoe, like the Pinnacle sixes. Those are like a metallic gold with a white bottom, I think. Um, Update those. Like if I wore them, I would see the metallicness. If I saw them on someone else that's not in game, just like walking around the park, they would look just like a mustard yellow. I think they should update that, and so we could all see it. All right, this is like really the most important part of the video: gameplay, issues, fixes, updates, all that, whatever. We need to improve the gameplay. This is why 2K is born right now. The state of 2K20 is born to play, and there's a lot of OP stuff that didn't get fixed, and I can't play 20 just because of it. So let's start off with like, this has been a problem for 2K every year. Still spamming. Oh my gosh. It's still a problem in the game. People are spamming still, especially when you get on lockdowns, and if they get a takeover, they're going to start spamming the square or X button if you're on Xbox. We have to fix that. I feel that if you spam too much, there should be like, if you press square too many times in a row, you should definitely get penalized, something like that. Maybe your ankle's broken, or you reach and fall to the ground, something that like you have to do something to fix that, and they haven't done anything, and I feel like that's a good fix to it. Like, this is just my opinion, but I feel that should be taken into consideration on what should happen to people that spam square. And even if like if you caught a person reaching or something like that, if you caught them reaching, maybe you should get a speed boost. These are just suggestions. A speed boost or something. Maybe like to your certain archetype. If you're a playmaker, you get a speed boost. If you're like a shot creator, boost to your like mid range or something like that, or all shots. I don't know. If you're a sharpshooter, a boost to your 3, something like that. Like based on your build, just for that certain window. Like, you should get a boost like from them. We gotta stop the steal spammers, yo. You have to. And those are not the only spammers in the game, and I'm gonna get into that next. These spammers are just as big as the ones on defense. It's the dribble spammers. I know the game, it shouldn't be that realistic because it's a video game, but like there should be some realism to it. And I'm not saying go all real out like 2K20. Like 2K20, they made it too sim-like kind of, and like that's what kind of made it wrong. But like there's certain arcadiness to the game that needs to be in the game, and not too much like of a sim-like game. And so really the dribble spammers, bro, oh my gosh, bro, I can't stand them. I feel that like I feel 2K18 and 2K19 got it right with the dribbling. Like still people were able to do like dribble, like all this dribble stuff, like without getting tired too, and like turn around and dribbling all that, stop on a dime, pull up and shoot a 3. Like, come on, that's ridiculous. Like, and the momentum shifts. I'm sorry, I had to burp. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. The momentum shifts. Oh my gosh, like those are unguardable. Like, there's certain moves that you can't guard on a defense. It's not your fault. You could be good position defense, but like there's certain like realism that needs to be in dribbling, and that stuff does not need to be in like 2K. In 2K18 and 2K19, I really feel like it was a medium area of like where they got dribbling right. I feel like pre 2K18, it was a lot of spamminess, and like 2K15 to 2K17, it was too fast, very unguardable and stuff like that. And I don't feel like that should be back in the game. Like, I don't know any person that's able to guard that stuff like without like lockdown or something like that. And that just only helps. It gives you a little boost to it. And I feel like post 2K19, they really messed dribbling. I feel for the dribble community on 2K. They really did mess with dribbling up because they had everybody using a certain move in the game, and they ended up taking that move out. But yeah, they gotta find like a gray area for everybody where they can or it could be like a piece for the dribble community. I feel like there should be a dribble community, but there should be like real dribble moves too, like something like throw a shim out and you got that person reaching or something like that. I've done that before, and it's not cheese. Like, you're actually doing real life dribble moves that are catching people, not the spamminess in the game. And that has to go. It gotta go. All right, now this is like this has to be fixed because like I consider myself one of these. a shooter. I am a shooter, and they had to fix the shooting system. I feel 2K19 got it right. I really believe that 2K19 got it right with the shooting system, like with the way shots going. I'm not saying anything about contested shots, like how stretch bigs were very OP in 2K19, and shot creators were very OP when when the game first came out, but they ended up nerfing it. But like they did get the shot system right with the way shots go in, and I'm talking about like if you timed your shot correctly, it wasn't a percentage of how like the percent of your shot going in. Like y'all see on how 2K Labs explains the video if you watch NBA 2K Lab. Like if you timed your jump shot in a certain window, like say the window was like 63 milliseconds, and you hit that like between that window, that green window all the time, you will always get green. But like in 19, I mean not 19, in 20, in 18, it was like a certain percentage. I don't know, like a 60% change. I don't know the exact percentage of you. If you hit that window, it was like a 60% of your 60 chance that you'll get a green or something like that. I think that's how it was, and I didn't like that. So I feel like 2K19 got that right, and I feel like they should bring that back into the game. Like I think you should, if you're timing your shot right, you should be rewarded. So, and yeah, that makes sense. Like be rewarded on how good you're taking your jump shot. Now I think this is a very big thing in 2K20 because they took a lot of badges out and put a lot of badges in from like 19 to 20. I feel like the game shouldn't like rely so heavily on badges. Like yeah, I feel like badges are still a cool thing to have, but like sometimes like it's like you need them to do a lot of stuff in the game. And like say you have like a character like 85 overall character, but you don't have badges. Like your character's not gonna be that good because you don't have badges. Like you need badges. Badges are more important than anything. So I feel like they gotta fix that kind of and fix a system on how badges how you get badges. And I feel like they can't get it right because they've been doing it for a couple years and they still haven't got it right. I feel like it was a kind of improvement on from last year. How you don't have to grind that certain badge out you want. You can just grind out shooting badge. You just have to grind out making shots like from the field and just doing that. But like it was a step forward but also a step back. So almost like you didn't go anywhere. So if I wanted to grind a shooting badge and I didn't want to like have to take a bunch of mid-range shots, I didn't have to do that. I could take them from wherever I wanted to. But like the downfall of that was you had to only grind that badge. You only grind 4 badges at once. So a shooting, a defense, a playmaking, I think was one, and what was the other one? Playmaking, shooting, I think finishing and defense. I think those are the 4 categories of badges, and so I couldn't grind multiple shooting badges at once. I only grind 1 shooting badge. So if I was a shooter and I didn't really care about the other badges, like I'm only getting progress towards 1 badge, and I can upgrade 1 badge of a shooting badge at a time, and it was like very tedious, and that's why we saw a lot of people taking advantage of that in 2K20 when it was like a glitch in the beginning of the game. A lot of people did that, and so like I feel they gotta improve on that. Like I want to be able to grind multiple shooting badges at once. And like also I think they should take out certain badges too. Like they took out free throw ace, which is good. Like it really depends on, that should be an attribute, not a badge. They have to take out quick draw. I think this is the biggest L of 2K20 of adding quick draw. Like that shouldn't be a shooting badge at all. If I should be able to choose my shot speed, that's how I want to do. I shouldn't have to apply badge points to quick draw. Like if what if I just wanted a fast jump shot, not have to use a badge for that? Like I think that was worse than free throw ace and stuff like that. So they gotta take that out the game. That was just a very bad badge, and I really did not like that at all. And that was like one of the main reasons I stopped playing 2K22 because of quick draw system. Even though I had on Hall of Fame, like it was just like I didn't want to grind another player out if I wanted to do like make another shooting build. And I feel like flexible release, that is, oh my gosh, you're rewarding players for taking bad shots. If you're not full bar in the shot, like getting that full white bar or whatever color you have it, like, and you're only making it like halfway, you're giving them a boost just because you have flexible release. Why? Like, why are you rewarding players for doing bad things? Like that shouldn't be. That's like Call of Duty when they started giving out free score streaks with like the characters having perks. Like, don't do that. Like you're just rewarding everybody, yo. Like it's a participation award, and so that needs to be taken out of the game. And I know there's other badges in the game too, with different categories, but I was only a shooter in the game, and I don't know like other badges for like playmaking and dunking, but I know like a lot of them need to be tweaked or taken out the game because you added a lot of unnecessary badges to the game that didn't need to be there in the first place. And another thing with shooting, I feel the jump shot speeds need to be go back to where like 19 was, like with the whole shooting system too. I guess that falls under that. But a lot of people jump shots are slow, and I don't think a lot of the players had quick draw in the game. And like I realized, cause like I think everybody has a jump shot they're money with. I'm sorry, I had to burp again. Whew. Like I had like KD's, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson's jump shot. I had them on lock, and I say I was money with them, but I don't think no one's like coming close to me with Klay's jump shot. His shot was so money me. Like I timed it perfectly green every time, yo. And if it wasn't green, it was full bar white, and it was still going in. Just that's how good I was at timing his jump shot. And I got to 20. Like say if you're playing All-Star team up, and I used Klay, his jump shot was like slow, so slow, and it was like unusable. Like I couldn't play 2K anymore because the jump shot speed. And when you're a shooter and you had to like slow down your jump shot speed, it's like, it was just bad. And it just didn't feel right playing with Klay anymore. Like that was my go-to guy. Even KD's jump shot and Steph's jump shot felt different, like way slower. So, and if their jump shot, they had like some of the fastest jump shots in the game. And if they're just slow, that means everyone else is just slow. And it's just like I couldn't do that, bro. And it was just a bad product of like what they did to shooting. They kind of like shitted on the shooting system. So I feel like they got to change that back. Like especially taking out quick draw. That I think that was probably the main reason why jump shots were slow. Another thing that needs to be fixed is like the speed of the game. The speed of the game really slowed down a lot, and I don't like it. And I don't think a lot of other people did. Cause it feels like everything's moving in slow motion compared to every other 2K before. I feel like 2K15 to 2K17 very fast. 2K18 to 2K19, I feel like they got it right. I think 18 might have been a little bit slower, but like it was more comparable. And 2K20 is just like slow, and I'm like, bro, like why is everything like this? Like you do a behind the back move, your dude's moving in slow motion, and it's just bad, and I don't like it. Even all the dribble moves are slow, so that needs to be fixed ASAP. Like that's why the gameplay was bad. Like I didn't like shooting, and I didn't like just running around. Everything was like slow motion. We could take our time and stay here. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, nah. But nah, that's how it was, bro. Everything was in slow motion, and it's I didn't like that, bro. I think 2K needs to fix that. And I also believe that 2K needs to relax on some of the animations. Some of them are kind of outlandish. And I've been on the end of some of them. I mean, it's not a lot you could do about the ankle breaker animation. Like you could be in good defense, and like you'll still get your ankles broken. Like I feel like 2K18 did that very bad. It was very there was a lot of ankle breaker animations, and even if you were playing defense, you could be standing there and fall. Somewhere like between 2K15 and 2K18, you guys did it wrong with that. I think 2K19 was a good middle ground. You guys did that one pretty well. But in 20, the animations in 20 were ridiculous. The hop step is the most OP, unguardable move in the game. And it's just a straight animation. Like, you could be in good defense. You get moved out the way on defense. Like, say your feet are set on the ground, you're not moving, your dude just shit out the way. It's like nothing you could do to really stop the hop step animation. You guys made that the very OP, like hop step into the dunk. I think that was a move you guys added back into 2K after a couple years. You guys took it out ago. And I think that move is probably just as OP as the snatch back in 2K18. I think those are the two moves that everybody's using in the game, using those two games respectively. 18 the snatch back, and 20 with the hop step. So chilling on some of the animations. And I was in the paint one time. And I guess like I was running to a slasher. That's probably like the most OP build in the game. The slashers, the people that could dunk, and probably the lockdowns too. I didn't jump. I was near the paint area, but somehow my dude jumped up with the dude that was about to dunk, and I got put in a dunk animation. And I'm like, bro, I think I got off the game right after that too, because like I didn't even play 20, but I just hopped on 20 to play it, I guess. And that made me go off online because that was some bullshit. So let's not have that in the game, please. Let's take some of these animations out of the game. This game relies heavily on animations, and it's slow, so you can't really do anything to like counter animation. So like let's chill out on the animations. 2K20 was very bad for the shot contest system. You guys thought 19 was bad. 20 is terrible. Like if I close out on some person, like it only see like 25% contested. I'd be like, whoa. Like I'm a 6'5" guard with like my arms is not short really, but like they're medium length, and I'm only getting a 25% contest when my hand is damn near his face. Like that didn't make sense. And like a lot of oh my gosh, I went against a person. I think he made a very late release. It was a very late, and the contest was I think they go by percentage, so I don't think it was smothered, but it was red, and I don't know where it's red at, like what the least amount of number it is red, but it was red. It was very late and it was red, and he still made it. What? And so a lot of bad time shots are going in, and contested shots are going in. Most of these people aren't shot creators, like some type of shot creators or anything, or shooting builds. I've seen a lot of people make these type of shots, and I'm like, bro, they get the game. They like 20 makes me mad playing, so I can't play 20 anymore. So they gotta fix the shot contest system, like the whole shooting system that falls under it. They gotta fix it. So they gotta do something with it, bro. Like and it's just like unenjoyable playing that game, especially when you have stuff like this going on. All right, this is my technical category, like some of the issues that they could fix in a game. That's not really like gameplay related, but like certain stuff they can add to the game or take out of the game that needs to be fixed. So that's what this category is for. And it really start off with one. It's just like to allow us to record. Like if you're on PlayStation, I know if you hit the share button, you can record like the last 15 minutes to hour of gameplay. But if you're playing on like every other game has this, but 2K, if you hit the share button and save that gameplay from like your last hour, there's no sound on the 2K. Only on 2K, like that's the only game I know. There's no sound, only just only video, no audio. So that's pretty weird. The only sound you will hear is probably like the buzzers that are going on. You can't hear the music that's saved. You can't hear the game chat that's been in there. The ball dribbling, nothing. Like any park noises, rec noises, or whatever, it's on mute. And so I feel like they should allow, like I think they did that because they didn't want copyright issues, but like it wouldn't be on them. It would be on a person uploading to like a platform like YouTube. And so I think they were scared of the music that was in the game. That's why. Allow us to record the sound in the game. Like a lot of people don't have capture cards, and so the way I was getting my gameplay was saving it directly to the PlayStation with the share button and uploading it. But now I have a capture card, and I'm working on getting my camera and my setup now, so that'll be in like all my videos soon. But like I think people should be allowed to record the audio and the video of the game. So I feel like without having to have a capture card, so 2K should allow us to do that in the game. I want to hear, sometimes I want to hear other players' voices in the game. I remember I had a game from 2K17, and I thought it was me, like my PlayStation or something like that. It was a tough game, and I still remember to this day. It was bad. It was a good fault game by the competitors, and I still have it somewhere. I gotta find a clip, and it was just like a lot of trash talking, friendly trash talk though, and it was a tough game. And I went to go check the clip. I couldn't hear no sound from the game, and I was very disappointed because I was going to upload to my YouTube channel back then, and never got the opportunity to do that because there was no sound, and so I had to find another way to put it onto my YouTube channel. So allow us to record sound in the game. That'd be without having a capture card. Like, can you block that restriction, please? That'd be great. And so adding that back to the game would be, or adding that to the game. I don't think you guys ever had it. Adding that to the game would be pretty cool. All right, 2K. Oh my gosh, this billion-dollar company, Take-Two, whoever you guys are owned by. I forgot, there's another higher company that you guys are owned by. You guys have to chill with the monetization of the game. Oh my gosh, like, it's like in every way possible it's being monetized. And like, I know you guys are a company trying to make money, but like, I feel that you guys are worried more about the money than the actual consumer. And you guys have to, like, you gotta be here. The consumers do not like you guys right now, and it's oh my gosh. All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. Maybe you guys probably will hear me better. I had looked at my mic, and it wasn't plugged in, so I was using the camera mic and not the actual microphone. I had took it out earlier when I went to go do something, and I forgot to plug it back in. So that's why I was like, oh my gosh. But I think the audio should still be fine. It should be better now. But I was saying with the monetization, you guys have I was saying you guys aren't right here with the consumer, and it's very, very disheartening. That 2K is really not listening to us. The whole 2K community. We tweet at you guys. 2K support is bad. Ronnie 2K ignores everybody. NBA 2K account is tweeting at like celebrities and stuff like that and answering their concerns about the game. But average consumer like me, you know, that's on the game like every day playing 2K or something like that, you're not listening to us, and you guys have done it wrong. So I think you guys should get like Fortnite. Fortnite was always listening to their community, and so we told you guys to chill out on the prices in monetization, because the VC prices are crazy. I'm not paying 30,000 VC for a jersey or a shirt. Your tweet, bro, 30. That's paying like a real life. I'm not paying 20,000 VC, which comes up to like, or 30,000 VC for a jersey and or a shirt, and like in real life that's like 20, somewhere between $20 and $30 worth of VC, and I'm not buying a virtual shirt for $20 or $30. You guys are tripping, because and it's hard to grind out VC in the game. Like you guys took away some of our like VC, like our bonus VC after like every game or something like that, and we knew that. We saw that y'all thought y'all was low, and we saw that. Like we see through the bullshit y'all be doing, and y'all gotta chill on that. So come down with the VC prices. Just chill out the whole monetization thing in total. Like y'all have my team. Y'all getting straight money off that pay to win game mode, which has come like terrible over the past couple of years. But let me say that for another subject though. Just chill out with the monetization, just a little bit, please. That'd be cool, bro. Thank you. And like just to add on, like I said, I just mentioned it, so I might as well say it. My team is a pay to win game mode, and it's become bad. Like some of the cards that if you grind to get certain cards in the game, like the best Galaxy Opal in the game, I don't know what it is, bro. Like so you could just buy those cards in a pack. There's no point in grinding now, but you can buy them in a pack. So like, and it's just like straight, like what's the point of playing the game if it's just like, if you want to go 12-0 on My Team Unlimited and get that card, like that card's not gonna be better than that card's not gonna be better than some of the cards you just bought. So what's really the point of grinding it out when you just like, I don't know, like it's just a pay to win game mode, and it's like a full circle of just coming back to like a certain point, and it's like, that's why I couldn't play. I couldn't play 2K20 this year at all, and that's why I definitely couldn't play my team, especially with the way gameplay was and then the monetization was. I just couldn't do that again. I spent too much money on 2K19 My Team Unlimited. I'll still work anybody in 19. I still play that game, so holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Comment, like, and subscribe. And I said this before with like the like listening to the community. There's a lot of content creators like Phantoms and Agent and almost every 2K YouTuber, like I've said it before, like you guys aren't listening to us, like, and they're giving you good ideas for games too, and you're not listening to them at all. And it's really gameplay fixes too. It's not like money's like, you're not losing out on money on it, like, but it's gonna make the game overall better. Like these people play the game every day, so they know, like they like their life is with 2K. Like that's how they make their money. And so when they're telling you how to fix a game, listen to them. Don't get Ronnie 2K. Stop getting mad at them because they're criticizing you. Because first of all, you don't know, listen. But listen to the content creators. They know what they're talking about. They play the game. They know what's good for the game. And it's not going to cost you guys money to, it's not going to cost you guys money to, like, it's going it'll cost you, you got to pay the developers and stuff like that, whatever they are. But you guys have to, listen to them. So, I really lost my train of thought, but you know what I was saying before. Just listen to us. Thank you. Another thing, with the technical stuff, like, there's like 3 spots to hop on the court. You have like the 3 circles on the left and right side. If you're playing on 3s, or like if you're playing on 2s, it's 2 circles, and I don't know why I did it like that. There's 2 circles and there's a squad spot. I feel like there should be 2 squad spots for each court now, because like sometimes like one time I'd be taken up by like 2 people on one and 1 person on the other, and he doesn't want to move, but your whole squad is ready to play, but the squad spot's already taken. There should be another squad spot. I feel like that you guys should have had that in the game for the longest, and you guys didn't. So I think adding another squad spot would be pretty cool. And speaking of court issues, I think your my court in your penthouse, whoever's gonna be like this year, can we make the court longer? Can it at least be the size of an actual park court? Cause like every time you guys want to run a 2-on-2 or a 3-on-3 with your friends, the back court line is basically right next to the 3-point line, and it's always a back court. And it's like sometimes you might want to run 3-on-3 games, and the court's so small. So like, can we make it longer, please? Like, so we could like have private games, so we could talk shit to each other, like stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool instead of having to go to an actual park or something like that. Cause there's still park joining issues and stuff like that, and still like if you walk into the subway and with your squad and try to hop onto another spot, the game won't start. So like I've noticed that in 20 and 19. So like let's like, can we fix stuff like that? Can we make the court longer? Stuff like that, and fix the joining park issue still. Like it's still a problem in the game. It's been plaguing up the game since I don't know when. This kind of could have fell in with the customization category too, but it could be in technical too. I'm just saying like add more clothing options, like different style do-rags and stuff like that, or add bandanas into the game. But don't make them too expensive again, please. I'm not paying $15,000 for a virtual do-rag. I played cheaper. I can get a pack of 12 or something like that for way less. So let's chill on that. But we can add like different styles, like add money on it or something like that. I know you guys had like the 2-tone ones and stuff like that. Adding certain like just more customization options to it. More maybe if you just add a do-rag option and we can customize it ourselves, that would be pretty cool. Just like we do the shoes, like we should be able to do that. If you guys plan on adding a neighborhood back, again, can we change the neighborhood or something like that? Can we change? Like, I don't want the same copy and paste format with different codes. You guys are smart at 2K, so I think we can make a different neighborhood. But if you do add a neighborhood, please take out stairs, please. I'm tired of running around the court and I end up running up the stairs really slowly. Like, oh my gosh, and I have to run back down very slowly. I hated that so much. And like the handrails, I always got caught on those when I'm running around the park too. Let's take those out the game too. Those were unnecessary. And since you guys copy and pasted from last year, it was in the game in 20, from going to 19 and 20. So just take that out the game, please. Don't add stairs if you're gonna bring a neighborhood back or something like that. Thank you. I liked how in I don't know what year they're bringing this into. I think maybe it was 19. When you change the height and weight of your character, it could have been 18. But when you change the height and weight of your character, like certain attributes change on like the way it affect like your speed. If you went up on weight, it will make your speed go down, but your strength go up. But like I feel that it's making it the changes are too drastic. Like if you go up like one pound in weight, like for example, I know I'm gonna exaggerate, but like say your strength will go up like 5, but your speed will go down 15. Like how? That doesn't make sense at all. So like, can we change on how drastic stuff is? Like if I wanted to make a 6'7" shooting guard, but if I made him 6'7", his speed will go down, his shooting will go down, my strength will go up 1 or something like that. Like some drastic stuff like that would be the only thing that'll go up or something like that. And so like can we change on like what goes down, like stuff like that, and like can you guys like minimize that? Like it shouldn't be, if I want to go 2 inches up, I shouldn't get like minus like 10 speed, minus like 5 shot or something like that. Like just chill out on that, please. Like it makes you like everybody want to be the same like size character. I don't want to do that. I want to have different options for my character without having drastic negative changes towards my character. And I think like this could be part of gameplay too, but it's kind of technical too, so I put it in technical. But the stamina, I think when you're running, your stamina drains way too fast, and like I knew like 2K really didn't need change. I feel like it had good balance in 2K18 and 2K19, and I feel like the stamina thing was like partly because of the dribble spammers, and so but like you really can't sprint the full length of the court now without having your energy like 85% drained or something like that. So like I feel like you gotta increase his stamina back up, and without like you guys are smart just without having like the dribble simmers back and stuff like that. So please increase, like, that's why the game speed was very slow too, because of stamina, and like not everybody was gonna fully sprint down the court. Like people are jogging, so like let's fix the stamina issue. Like I had like a 90 something stamina and I was still draining myself fast. So let's fix that. And this is part of like the shot meter too, or a shot system too. I remember in 18, we were allowed to have the shot meter by the feet and at the hands. We didn't have to choose between both. We have at the hands now and by the feet, and only by the feet. And it'd be cool if we could bring both of them back. Cause I remember in 19, I had by the feet and by the hands on. But when I shot the ball, I used by the feet. But when I did layups and dunks, something like that, I would use by the hands. And it kind of like, and so I was really forced in 20 to just choose by the hands because I couldn't really time my layups or something like that by the feet. And so I just had to get accustomed to using by the hands because I did it in 18. So I was like, I could do it again. And so I just had to do by the hands when I did that. But I think we should have the option to have both again. You had both, but you took it out. I don't know why, but you took it out. I don't know why 2K added this in the game when it was never in the game before, but I remember at the end of when you got out and you simmed, it was simmed to the next time you came back in or something like that, or to the end of the quarter, or to the end of the half, or something like that. But in 20, it wants to sim to like 5 to 10 seconds ahead of it, and we had to watch the rest of it. I don't want to watch that. Like, I don't want to watch the last 5 to 10 seconds of a game or quarter, like just or half. Like, just cut that out. Like, can we just get rid of that? I don't want to watch that. Let's take that out. It's very unnecessary to add for my career. If you know what I'm talking about. If you're playing my career, so let's take that back out of the game. I don't know why you added it, but it was no one liked it. So let's take that out. Another thing is with like it's your my player. It's very my career centric, and a lot of people don't want to grind my career. A lot of people just like playing park or rec or pro-am. Not everybody wants to go through playing my career, and so we shouldn't have to go through my career to level up or something like that. Like, you get more stuff from playing your games than you do online. The competition is better online than computer. People just cheese with the computer, stuff like that. So I feel that it shouldn't be very my career centric. Like, I should get as much a rep from like a pro-am game as I do for a my career game. Like, maybe a little less for park because like it's a short game, but like it shouldn't be drastically different, Like, and like, and if I get VC from those ads, not from ads, from like certain stuff getting in game, I should get certain VC bonuses in not just my career games, but in park games and pro-am games or rec games. That should be part of it too. So yeah, like, can we fix that? And this is kind of a big thing too. Take out the cages. I really don't know anybody that played cages, like, really. It was cool at 19, but then like it dropped off and no one really plays cages. And it kind of like splits the park. I know there's servers for the cages, like, but those servers can be for park instead, or like something. Like, people who are working on cages, like the devs, they could work on something else in the 2K game. So let's take out cages. I think it was cool while I was there, but like, no, I don't know why you guys brought it back to 20. So just like get rid of the cages. Like, it was cool while it lasted or something like that, but let's just get it out the game. And I feel that if we do keep the neighborhood and not bring back parks, can we, like, at least you can still bring back affiliations in some type of way. Like, you could have affiliations within your neighborhood, and like, everyone can still play with each other, but like on certain days, like, you had affiliation day or something like that, and whoever, like, whatever affiliation got like the most wins or something like that, like, that affiliation will get a bonus, like, say like 50,000 VC everybody in that affiliation got, or like a certain clothing or something like that. I don't know, jerseys. Like, you rewarded us for systems like King of the Court, like with 2-on-2s, and not to mention, you guys, you took away a lot of the stuff from King of the Court from what you had in 19. We got a lot of stuff in 19, but you guys took it out in 20. But like, I don't know, but like, let's bring back affiliations. I think that there's still a way to add affiliations back in the game. And this is like the last area I'm gonna touch on of like this whole video. This should go on customization kind of too. and it's kind of technical, so I just put it in here. Let us when we create a pro-am team, like you're given certain restrictions on what you can customize. Like I want to be able to customize my team off the bat. I shouldn't have to and then like you don't know what tier. When you get to a tier, they don't tell you what you get until you get there. Like we should be able to see what we get, but I should be able to customize my core in my uniforms off the rip, like and add my own like layers and stuff like that and pictures and add more layers. It's only a 10 max, but like let us when we get to pro-am, like let me create my team off the bat. Like please, like let me do what I want to do for my team. Like I shouldn't have certain restrictions. Like yeah, this should be get certain unlocks like VC bonuses once you get to a certain tier, whatever. Like the state, I mean the arena court, and not like the little gymnasium joint. Like I feel like that's still a legit thing, but like let me customize my team once I get there. When I create the team, let me put my own images on there. That'd be cool. Let me upload my own logos. And I feel like 2K and Pro-Am that like say you had multiple players like of your own builds, I think you should be able, like they could be on the bench and you could be able to rotate them out like in and out of the game and stuff like that, like who you want to bring into the game. That'd be pretty sick. And so I feel like 2K should allow, like if you have another my player, they should be like they could be subs for your games and stuff like that, and like the highest overall ones to be in the subs, stuff like that. So like say you had like 3 and your other players, like your other teammates had like 1 or something like that, just to they would only choose the highest overalls out of them. So like stuff like that would be cool if you could like sub your player out, something like that. That'd be pretty cool if you could do that. So I know this video is pretty long, but I really want to go into depth because I really have a good vision on what 2K needs to do and what they can bring into the game to make it better. Like I love 2K. I love playing 2K. It's one of my favorite franchises, but like they really did bad this year. And this is an unpopular opinion, but 2K18 was better than 2K19 in my opinion. Yes, I know 2K18 had its problems, but there was a lot of stuff in 20 that just made it bad. Like the gameplay is bad in 2018. It was actually fun though, and so like you can't release a game that has bad gameplay and expect it to be better than like one of your previous products. Like I know there's like more, they added more stuff into the game. Like 2K18, it was like the park was very like black looking, like it wasn't a lot of color and stuff like that, and it was like very like laggy on some points. Like it was like always crashing and stuff like that, and like the load screens, like going into the subway, like I can go on. Like that stuff was bad, but like the gameplay was actually fun, and that's why I believe 18 was better in my opinion. Like I had fun playing it. I don't have fun playing 20. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers like not upload or play 20 anymore because like it's not fun, and they want to go back to having fun. Like I hope it's not as big as COD, but like COD went through this transition. Like they were releasing bad products, and the COD community was like very tired of them. But Modern Warfare put them back on the map. When they after Black Ops 2, it kind of fell off. Advanced Warfare, I think, was after that. It was something new, so it was mixed reviews. Like it was a lot of jumping around. It was like kind of like Titanfall, because the Titanfall just released, and so it kind of got mixed reviews. But it was something new and something fresh. So I don't think people really like didn't mind it that much. The thing that made it bad was the drops, and they had like the different various weapons that you can get into the game. So it was a pay to win game. Actually, I think Ghost released after Black Ops 2. Not too sure. I didn't have Ghost. But that's what kind of made Advanced Warfare kind of bad, the monetization in the game, and that's what's making 2K bad right now. And Call of Duty came back down to earth with it, and so they're releasing good products now. I think Modern Warfare is not that bad right now. I like playing Warzone. So I think 2K is kind of in that area that COD was in at one point, because they're releasing bad products. So I say Advanced Warfare was okay, but then they released Infinite Warfare, which is bad. Nobody wanted it. I like the zombies in it. I'm not gonna lie. But Infinite Warfare was bad. They released Modern Warfare, but no one really asked for Modern Warfare. They were asked for Modern Warfare 2, and like so like I throw that in there. Like games like no one wanted. Black Ops 4 was bad. I think Black Ops 3 was in there too. Black Ops 3 was mixed reviews too. I think it was better than Advanced Warfare, but they were releasing like a lot of futuristic games, and everybody just wanted to go back to boots on the ground. And they released World War II. It was in the past, but like they weren't listening to us. That like you weren't listening. We wanted regular modern games, and they weren't listening. And that's why we kept getting those bad products, and Call of Duty was just on a downfall for a couple. And then it kind of came back up with Modern Warfare. So that's where 2K is right now. And so 2K needs to get back to its roots and give us good gameplay basketball. Like even KD said himself. KD doesn't like playing it. You heard KD, he said himself. He said like he can't even start breaks or like fast breaks, something like that, because like, or outlet passes, because like try to throw an outlet pass, it goes out of bounds because like you can't start a break, but you can do that in real life. So like there needs to be a balance between the realism and the arcadiness of the game. Like it needs to be fun. Like you're creating a video game, it needs to be fun. So 2K needs to get back on top of the horse or whatever and get back to making a good video game product, because I like playing 2K. I really couldn't play 20 this year, but I'm glad I went back to playing 19 again because it's fun. So 2K needs to bring that back. That'd be great. And so, yeah. So just bring back a good product and we'll all be good. So glad you guys tuned in. Comment, like, subscribe, share with a friend, or whatever. We trying to get to 100 subs out here. So this is NK Rudy. Signing
No back up, if a nigga act up, then he getting clapped up, yeah. Tell your bitch to back up, she just wanna chill, she just wanna split my pack up, yeah.